What's up, y'all? How everybody doing? Hi, y'all. I hope we doing good because I am. Shout out to everybody in the chat, the new people, the notification gang, everybody that's over the globe. Man, we back live. Now check this out, y'all. This is a question that I want to ask y'all. Do y'all believe? Do y'all believe when it comes to the KENNEKA Jenkins case? This gonna be one of those bizarre stories. It's a story that's so bizarre. Like it's like if you even heard the truth, you would think it was. You had to be there to witness that to be like that actually happened. Now watch this. I honestly believe this though. They into this satanic ritual, like I always said. It was a sacrifice, like what Miss Teresa said in the beginning. So you dealing with a spiritual battle, right? So that means the devil involved. I always said that. I always felt that way because it was too many religions in it. It was too much religions when it came to the KENNEKA Jenkins case. It was like a spiritual battle. I know I ain't the only one. And there's a scary part about it because this happened at a hotel, a Crown Plaza establishment that's full of cameras. Full of cameras. Ain't go miss nothing. And you got these people throwing a party. Well, I ain't even gonna say throwing a party because this was all a setup. This was all a setup. Crown Plaza is not gonna let nothing happen in their hotel unless they wanted to. That's the mind boggling about it. Because when everybody screamed the KENNEKA Jenkins case, everybody know it's a cover up. Just say like, for a prime example, MTV was the first people that was on top of the case. Nobody failed to realize that, right? MTV never covered murder cases. Never cover murder cases. So it had to been real big. So y'all know how Miss Teresa always talking about the devil this and the devil that. She's saying that to a particular person. Right? Y'all remember the ID Discovery Channel? You know, they did a documentary too on KENNEKA. The same lady that was on MTV. I forgot her. I know her name Nikki Luciano, something like that. Her name is Nikki. She the one that was on MTV, the heavy set white lady with the bongo, whatever that dude name is, Topongo. And she supposed to be an internet detective, right? And she also played a role on the ID Discovery Channel when they did a document on there. So she had two main outlet interviews on the most cover up case in the world, right? Yep, you know who I'm talking about, right? Yep, with the black makeup on. That's her. Yep, that's her. Yep, that's her. Now look, think about that. Now you got Zillionaire. Zillionaire is a part of Hollywood, right? Look at these connections. Zillionaire is a part of Hollywood. Dr. Oz, not Dr. Oz, but Dr. Ali, rumors allegedly he supposed to be working for Park Wars, that TV show that used to come on Parking Wars, All right. We already got Jedediah Brown in the dating scene. You know, he on TV shows trying to date females and know that ain't his cup of tea. Right? I'm telling y'all all these connections that's involved in it. Look how strong these connections is. And then look, then they had 54 keys. You know what I'm saying? Gave 54 keys a little airplay, right? Not just on one outlet, but at least two. Right? Now y'all remember when I told y'all, I said, man, look, we don't know how long this been going on, but we know this been going on way ahead of our time, right? Nothing new up under the sun. It's nothing new up under the sun. So this been going on. And when I was doing my investigation, the things that I learned in the case, I'm telling everybody, I said, y'all, this is so crazy that you can have these people can set up somebody, sacrifice somebody, and then turn around and become YouTubers and acting like justice seekers and trying to find out what happened to these victims. Yeah, 54 Keys. You ain't see 54 Keys. They hosted on the Oxygen channel. You don't know about that? You don't know about that? All of this is documented. You can look this stuff up. Right? Check this out. Sherry Shriner. I ain't even know how big Sherry Shriner was. Y'all know Sherry Shriner was heavily on the KENNEKA Jenkins case, right? You know what I'm talking about? I could see oh, Jimmy Cunningham, you is late, brother. You is so late. That's why everybody need to keep in tune. You know what I'm saying? You just can't just, 1 week you into it. You might take 2-3 weeks off, or you might take a month or two. Man, look. Check this out, right? Do y'all actually know who Sherry Shriner is in person? Just like Planet of the Fakes. Bruh. Yeah, I know, Jimmy, but I'm finna catch you up though. This what's going on, right? You know how like when it comes to Freemasonry or Hollywood, you know how the sacrifice go, right? You already know that you might have, just say like a celebrity or somebody starting out fresh in the higher ups to get together to murk one of their family members for the fame, or somebody close to them. It got to be somebody very important that's close to them. It can't be no anybody, right? So boom, they'll sacrifice, just say like they daughter. You know what I'm saying? They'll sacrifice their daughter for a little fame. You know, a little fame. What fame that person would accomplish, you could just see it for yourself. Right? Let me show y'all Sherry Shriner. This Sherry Shriner. Don't y'all know they got documentaries about Sherry Shriner? The bizarre story of Sherry Shriner, the YouTube cult, and the murder is inspired. Now, check this out. Everybody know it's a movie depicting KENNEKA death. It's called Trap Daughters. If you watch that movie, Trap Daughters, because that's the movie that was on the Lifetime channel. Have you watched that movie? If you watch that movie, you completely understand the full context of KENNEKA Jenkins case. If you don't know what that movie about, it was about two sisters, both of them trapped in the freezer, and the mother was at the hotel looking for both of her daughters. One of them ended up dying. Y'all didn't see that movie? Go watch it. It happened just like Crown Plaza. It's a movie. Right? Sherry Shriner. She got so many articles. I didn't even know these people. Look, y'all see this right here, Vice. This the big main outlet show they doing on Sherry Shriner. Did y'all hear the things that she was saying about Crown Plaza, David Pena, and Lenny alone? The movie is called Trap Daughters. They had to take that junk down because everybody was in the comment was like, oh my God, they sacrificed that girl for real. And they exposed Miss Teresa Lirinora. Then make it so bad. Now I understand why Selena Gomez did that song. Not Selena Gomez. Who did that song in the freezer? That was Selena Gomez, wasn't it? Yeah, look, a party gone wrong. Yeah, look. This, check this out, gang. When I first started off on the KENNEKA Jenkins case, you know what I'm saying? I'm just making videos. I'm just doing my own investigation and teaching myself, you know what I'm saying, how to be a YouTube detective. You know what I'm saying? I think I did pretty good, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm lighting them up. So as I was digging deeper into it, as I'm watching video, listen to the statement, it disturbed my spirit. I mean, every time I watch Front Desk Brian, I feel some type of way. You know what I'm talking about spiritually. You know, when I seen the, walking in the halls, it just disturbed my spirit. So I prayed. I prayed. And when I prayed, and I'm going to tell y'all like this here, I'm seeing the evil that's going to come behind this. I'm seeing the evil. Check this out, right?
On July 15, 2017, Pennsylvania police officers arrived at the Coolbaugh Township studio apartment of 32-year-old Stephen Mineo to find him dead on the floor with a bullet hole in his forehead. His 42-year-old girlfriend Barbara Rogers had shot him in the head and claimed that Mineo wanted to die because an online cult run by a woman named Sherry Shriner had ruined his life. My boyfriend had a gun, Rogers told the authorities when she called 911 just after the shooting. He told me to hold it here and press the trigger. Oh my God, he's dead. The couple had been loyal followers of Sherry Shriner, who started espousing conspiracy theories online about an alien reptile cult in the 2000s. She started with a Facebook page but eventually launched numerous websites and a radio station, then garnered over 20,000 YouTube subscribers, all devoted to exposing shape-shifting politicians. People call me a false prophet, said Sherry Shriner. Out of every 4 humans, only 1 is real. We are at critical mass. And as chronicled in the Vice series The Devil You Know, Stephen Mineo wasn't even the first to die after falling under Sherry Shriner's sway. The self-described
Then them folks said he ain't even the first one to die. He ain't even the first one. Man, this lady got more victims. I remember when this lady was talking about David Pena, the hotel, you know, with all of this, I remembered it like it was yesterday. This what made me you really stop watching Sherry Shriner. Cause I was like, man, I ain't just into all of that old devil stuff. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm like, man, what does this got to do with KENNEKA Jenkins? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I just want to know what happened to the girl and stuff like that. I didn't even know that it was dealing with the devil. Look, gang, if you been following me, this why I'm a firm believer in this devil stuff. Because when I was doing my research, it leads me back to the devil. Dr. Ali did a background check on Miss Teresa Martin and dropped the information live on this channel. When he did it, I screenshotted this stuff and I looked this stuff up. And this stuff was coming back to a military. I'm not lying. It led me back to a main quarters of the Masonic temple. And on top of the Masonic temple, it's a bat. It's a bat on top of the, man, y'all gonna think I'm crazy. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy, bro. But check this out.
Self-described messenger of the highest God had brainwashed her followers into believing in nefarious reptilians for years, and even turned them against each other. The alien reptile cult of Sherry Shriner. Sherry J. Shriner was born in Cleveland, Ohio, in
Now we back to Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio. Now check this out, right? When you look up these people background in the KENNEKA Jenkins case, for a prime example, everybody know Miss Teresa religious, right? We don't know who her God is and who she prays, because the same God that who she talking about, it ain't our God. You see what I'm saying? Listen to what King Rob and them was saying about Sherry Shriner and Miss Teresa. And then follow Zach. Because Zach was talking about the same thing Sherry Shriner was talking about.
In 1965. The self-made conspiracy pundit attended Kent State University, where the National Guard shot and killed 4 unarmed students protesting the Vietnam War in 1970. She graduated with a degree in journalism, political science, and criminal justice in 1990.
See that?
Public domain. A screenshot of Sherry Shriner's website and its assortment of fringe topics. Shriner eventually came to believe in the notion of a new world order. The conspiracy theory suggested that everyone from Queen Elizabeth II to Barack Obama were shape-shifting lizards whose alien overlords were hell-bent on world domination and had placed them in power to establish a one-world government. And with YouTube and Facebook, Shriner found a massive reach for her bizarre theories. In addition to a litany of self-published ebooks and YouTube videos, the self-described servant, prophet, ambassador, daughter, and messenger of the Most High God launched more than 10 websites like The Watcher Files, .com and Organblaster.com, drawing in thousands of gullible devotees. "We've been seeing it on a massive scale," said Shriner in 2016. "Celebrities, news announcers, even people in commercials. Everybody you see on TV, about 90%, is a clone or a synthetic robotoid. One of her followers was Kelly Pingelly, whom Schreiner convinced at 19 years old not to waste the last days on Earth with college, and to work as a transcriber for her Aliens in the News radio show instead. Pingelly was told the only true God was Yahweh, and took routine trips to New York to protest the New World Order.
Now we back to New York. Now look. Yeah, I know this stuff might sound crazy. I know this stuff sound crazy. It ain't gonna sound crazy if you type in this right here. Y'all look, this is real life right now. Pay attention to what I'm about to tell you. You can go to Google right now and type in aliens live amongst humans. And guess who wrote the articles? A lot of colleges. And they said this here: we stand amongst aliens. We work for them. They the one that's really controlling the world. That's your royal bloodline. See, people don't understand what is a royal bloodline. When it comes to a royal bloodline, we thinking like kings and queens, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Even in the Bible, it said angels from another world came down here and bred with humans. So all of this stuff is for real. Go look it up. Even in the Bible confessed that. Now you got the religious people confessing it now. So now they saying, look, you ain't got to be scared no more when you see UFOs and stuff like, cause it's too many UFO sightings. It's too many UFO sightings, right? So they can't stop that. So eventually one day they gonna eventually confess, be like, look, this what's going on. This how we get advanced when it come to technology. Man, we dealing with cell phone with signals. We could touch a button on the phone and it could transmit all over the world in seconds. So check this out.
Facebook Rogers, left, said Mineo, right, became distraught after Schreiner's cult cast them out. And on December 28, 2012, Pingelly was found dead from an overdose of 30 sleeping pills while wearing an orgone pendant. Orgone was a pseudoscientific substance Schreiner claimed could defeat clones and synthetic robotoids alike. After Pingelly's death, Schreiner sold replicas of her pendant online. Barbara Rogers Schreiner claimed Pingelly had been murdered by a NATO death squad for believing in Yahweh, and urged her followers to stay vigilant in the fight against world domination. At that point, Stephen Mineo was still on board, but soon became fatally disillusioned with Schreiner. Stephen Mineo and Barbara Rogers were satisfied members of Sherry Schreiner's online following, but things soured when Rogers published a trivial Facebook post about enjoying raw meat and Schreiner began branding her as inhuman. The Independent, due to their involvement in Sherry Schreiner's cult, Barbara Rogers killed her boyfriend Stephen Mineo in his Pennsylvania home on July 15, 2017. There's only certain types of people who crave the raw meat, because they crave blood, said Schreiner. Those with the vampire demon in them. Mineo became convinced that Sherry Schreiner was a fraud and uploaded 5 videos between May 29 and July 1, 2017, trying to expose her. Schreiner and her loyalists essentially cast the couple out and continued to label Rogers a vampire witch reptilian super soldier. On July 15, 2017, Mineo and Rogers went to a local bar and drank until 2 a.m. before returning to his apartment in Tobyhanna. He took Rogers out back to shoot his gun in the woods. When they went back inside, he asked her to shoot him in the head. The Pocono Mountain Regional Police were called at 2:25 a.m., with officers finding a .45 caliber Glock near Minio's body and a hole in his forehead. Rogers was taken to the Monroe County Jail, adamant Minio had forced her to pull the trigger. Rogers made contradictory claims in custody. She admitted to shooting Minio at his request but said she didn't know the gun was loaded. She was offered a guilty plea deal for third-degree murder which carried a sentence between 10 and 15 years, but turned it down. Meanwhile, Sherry Schreiner claimed online that Rogers had morphed her huge teeth out and revealed her in human shape before killing Minio.
Now look, this is a murder that Sherry Schreiner got every little bit to do with it. Cause don't y'all know Sherry Schreiner, the one that instructed her to do these things. And then when she do these things, she's a YouTuber trying to explain things. Ain't that something? And this is like 2 months before KENNEKA died. So that means her and this lady had some things going on behind the scenes. They talking about murder. That's how she got her ideas from Sherry Schreiner how to murder this dude. That's when I started watching Sherry Schreiner, because I'm like, wait a minute, man, because I ain't got time. I just want to know what about KENNEKA, because it was a lot of YouTubers talking about Sherry Schreiner. Look, listen to this.
Minio. She said Minio hated me because I warned him she was going to destroy him and she did. He just couldn't believe she would do that. The lives lost to Sherry Schreiner. Sherry Schreiner / Facebook on Facebook. Sherry Schreiner claimed that Stephen Minio wasn't suicidal and that Barbara Rogers murdered him. Sherry Schreiner
then switched the game up on her. Then look how she was a bruh. Now she says it wasn't like no ritual or nothing like this here. It was that she wanted to murder him and all of this old Come on, man.
Schreiner responded to Minio's death like she did Pinjali's years before. She urged her followers to donate to the cause, selling orgone for up to $288 and launching GoFundMe campaigns, profiting until her death by natural causes months after Minio was killed. Rogers went to
Then she died months after the fact. She died from natural causes months after this ritual started.
to trial in March 2019 and was convicted of third-degree murder on June 10. She was sentenced 19 and was convicted of third-degree murder on June 10. She was sentenced to 15 to 40 years in prison and said that she was not in control of the situation that happened. I was not the dominating party in that situation. Monroe County District Attorney Barbara Rogers was sentenced to up to 40 years in prison in 2019. To me, it's amazing that somebody could put a gun to somebody's head, blow their brains out essentially, and a jury finds them guilty of third-degree murder and not first. Minio's aunt, Jackie Minio, said, "She got a break. She got a big break today. Today, all that's left is a legion of devotees wrangling with the cost of having believed in Sherry Schreiner for years on end." Countless posts online mourned her death and wished her well. Other people, specifically relatives of Stephen Minio and Kelly Pinjali, hope self-taught sleuths become a little more discerning in the future. You'd think every time one of her predictions doesn't come true, she'd lose followers, but that doesn't seem to be the case, said Nate Pinjali, Kelly's brother. "If I had to say something of encouragement to people, it would be to tell them, look around you, the world isn't ending."
Now look, y'all think that's crazy. Y'all remember this video right here? Look, bruh, check this out. Watch this. Y'all know who that is? I'm gonna show y'all who that is. I cannot make this stuff up. Here go another YouTuber. They was rocking with who? Planet of the Fakes. And she got a YouTube channel. And I used to go on her YouTube channel. She talking about the same stuff Sherry Schreiner was talking about. And Planet of the Fakes was saying the same thing what Schreiner was talking about. You see what I'm saying? Listen to this lady, bruh.
On this channel, indeed. I just don't show my face because this is the breaking news channel. But this is some, not breaking news, but breaking information. There's some in and around and about that planet is gone. No longer here with us. And I don't know if this is certain. I was noticing that I think the last time I DM'd him was last week. It was just about a business, and I had already done the proposal, and then I was asking him what did he think about it, and I got the deal, and I was just letting him know that. He didn't respond, and I even looked back, and I think it was a week before that we had actually conversed, where I know it was us going back and forth. And I was trying to tell him, without getting emotional, even right now, that man has always been honorable to me. So grateful for him. And my family.
She was there. The lady worked there. This lady worked there and was a YouTuber. She was saying all that old demon stuff about Crown Plaza and KENNEKA was sacrificed. Just like Planet of the Fakes said KENNEKA sacrificed. Miss Teresa said the same thing. I'm showing you a lady that's employed with Crown Plaza that was a YouTuber, and they were telling everybody about Hollywood. She's an employee. How you think I know how to find her on the footage? Cause they was talking. Once you become a YouTuber, right? Look, the YouTuber had footage. They had the whole 36-hour footage. They weren't showing nobody no footage but KENNEKA roaming the halls and Man them. That's the only thing they gonna show you. So when they got to talking, I knew where to go to.
Extremely grateful for him. And he doesn't say much if I say, my family says this, that. That's because he don't want to get into that shit, because so many have, thrown things in there and then tried to, make it into something it's not. But he's never disrespected me. I mean, I've talked to that man day, night, whatever. And I'm going to tell you, my husband's been right there near me. Period. And never have I ever felt like this man was being ugly to me, getting fresh with me, or anything like that. So I know that he's a man, he's a human, but he is such a great person to me, and he has been so, I mean, like, the definition of honorable really is him. No shit. You know, he's straight up business. He wants, you know, he really wants good for people. He really does. Even if he don't like you. Even if he don't like you. But I'm gonna talk to some people about whatever's going on to see if I can find out, because, you know, in the KENNEKA verse or in the YouTuber, just know this: everybody's done homework on everybody. Everybody's looked into everybody, and I'm gonna try to contact some people that I believe may know for sure. Not a crier either. But I have a heart, you know, man. He's such a good man. She just wanted everybody to know just the truth. God dang. But we're gonna try to go live. Put something in the comment section below. Pray, y'all. Pray. Any of you mods out there, y'all get ready. We'll go live. I don't know, y'all message me on one of the pages, maybe, or whichever way. Get with me on Facebook in the group, so we can all just maybe figure out what time will be good to get together, because I want to get this taken care of and over and done with. I don't.
She even saying the same thing.
On her, and she didn't listen. That's why she died. That's why she died. And it's in the Bible. It's in the book. Look at Psalms. Look at Revelations. Look at Corinthians. Look at these things. KENNEKA was not supposed to die, but because she did not follow God's word, because she did not follow God's footsteps and his voice, he took her out of this earth. He took her away from this earth.
Told y'all these
And
folks
now,
devil worship.
in her death, she's changing the world. And I'm going to speak that. I'm going to tell y'all how she's changing the world in her death. But KENNEKA was doing things. I was looking at different things, and we don't know if this is true, but I was looking at this video on Just 33 King, and it was saying that she used to set people up, and she was used to do this and do that, and, you know, she was just that's how she was getting her money, because she was setting people up. That's no here, no there. Whatever she did, only her and God know. Forget the mother, forget the sister, forget the cousins, forget the brother. It's between her and God. God.
You see how she just said that? Forget the mother, forget the sister, forget the cousin, and forget the brother. The main people that helped set all of this up. You see what I'm saying? Bruh. Whatever religion Miss Teresa got going on with their religion, they basically saying the girl didn't fit in their religion. That's why you're going to have a sacrifice. Think about this. You was raised up in a Christian home. You was made to go to church. You see what I'm saying? When you were raised up, you know what I'm saying? You had to go to church. No ifs, ands, or but about it. That's what you were raised up. But think about the other religions. Man, these people were like, oh, you don't want to go to church and you don't want to do this, so we got to sacrifice you because you know what I'm saying? But nobody Look, when people think about KENNEKA Jenkins, they don't even think about the devil. They don't even think about the ritual. They don't even think about, they just really thinking about her in the freezer. And they don't think about how she end up in there. This ain't no regular murder. This ain't just no regular murder that you got people just popping up unannounced and say, yeah, KENNEKA in there. Come on, let's go get her then. No. No. Look. Now y'all see this? They said this timestamp off 2 hours. Come on, man. Look.
God warned KENNEKA, and you're not going to sit here and tell me that he didn't. He warned KENNEKA over and over and over again. And she had 1 foot in the grave already and 1 foot out. You can't play God. You can't serve the devil and God. You got to pick one. It's either you're going to serve the devil or you're going to serve God. But you can't do both. And she was trying to do both. She was like, well, I'm going to do this, but I ain't going to do it too much. I'm a go here, but I ain't going to do too much. She thought her friends were her friends. Her friends were never her friends. See, God will use people around you to have you to open up your eyes, because KENNEKA had a plank in her eyes. KENNEKA couldn't see what was around her. He couldn't see the snakes that were around her. Why? Because she was like me. She wanted to be liked. She wanted people.
She ain't talking about God that child believe in. Man, she talking about the devil, bro. She talking about the devil, bro. You ain't hear with the word that's coming out of her mouth. Listen to when she first hit the scene, she was already telling everybody Masonic rituals, how they get down, how they target their family members. You know what I'm saying? She been saying this off top. Even Miss Teresa having this. Wait a minute. Matter of fact, let me pull the video up. What that video with Miss Teresa? Hold on. KENNEKA Jenkins sacrifice. Let me see, can I pull their funeral up? Matter of fact, let me pull it up.
He said, Miss Teresa, I need you to sacrifice your daughter because I got a genuine love that I'm trying to spread across the world. Even though the devil didn't hurt you when he took your daughter, he couldn't even hurt you when he filled your body with... He couldn't even hurt you when he filled your body with cancer because you are a warrior. But then, check this out. See, y'all gotta, oh, Jesus, I can't tell these people this, Jesus. I can't do this. I can't do it, Lord. I can't tell these people this. I can't tell them this. I can't tell them this. But then, I'm gonna tell you something else, Teresa. Hallelujah, Jesus. Woo! Woo! And you wanna know something else that you so close with Job? Job had some haters. Woo! Job had some haters that didn't mean him no good. That was sitting by his bedside saying, die, Job. Die, Job. But Job was so strong in the Lord. Teresa was so strong in the Lord. He said she was sitting there with body rocking with pain from cancer. But the devil couldn't have her then. So then he said, Teresa, I'm sorry, I know that you're faithful, and I know that you love the Lord, but I need you to sacrifice your baby. I need you to sacrifice her, because what's about to happen is, there's about to be a shift that's about to take place. There's about to be a shift that's about to take place. And if you did not sacrifice your baby, this shift would not be able to take place. Oh my So I'm going to encourage you on today. Give me a little help, musician. Come on, musician. Give me a little help. So I'm going to encourage you on today.
People to love her. She wanted people to accept her. So she forsake God. She threw God away just so she could have validation while she on this earth. But God said, if you deny me here on this earth, I will deny you in heaven. All right, now let's think about it. Let's put the scenario together. KENNEKA was supposed to go to the movies. Okay. For some reason, Irene, Monique, come on to the hotel, pressing her to go. Pressing her to go. Now, if you got God on your side and you a firm believer, even if you got faith the size of a mustard seed and the mustard seed is so small, even if you got the size of a mustard seed, he gonna give you that gut feeling. That gut feeling is God talking to you. But see, if you don't do what you're supposed to do and you accept the devil, then that's what you're gonna become. So instead of her accepting Christ and doing what she's supposed to do, and I'm pretty sure her mother warned her. I'm pretty sure her mother knew what was happening and her mother tried to get her on the right track. Because if
yes, she goes from the earthly body. But guess what? She's rejoicing in the Lord. She's happy, she's smiling, and she's jumping for joy. I need y'all to know right now is your time to place this shift, to go through this shift, because God is about to shift some things. And if you're not a part of this shift, you're about to get left behind. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Yeah. KENNEKA's gone. She's gone. We finna send her on. Give her back to the Lord. But we not sad. We not sad. You know why we not sad? Because she's not bound to the earthly problems no more. She won't hurt you no more. Won't nobody break her heart no more. Sickness can't enter her body. She's walking the street that's paved with gold. A river flowing with milk and honey. I tell you to just say yeah.
If you get on the right track and you do what you're supposed to do in God's name, in Jesus' name, you will be saved. And he will take you out of the pits of hell. He will take those people from around you that's trying to do you harm. But see, she didn't listen. She kept doing what she was doing. She kept going around. She kept going around what she was supposed to do. KENNEKA was here for a reason. And she did not see the reason until she was in that room. And I'm going to get to that too. Just stay in with me. And when I bring it to light, y'all going to look at it like, oh my God, it all makes sense. And God, Jesus is giving it to me right now as I'm speaking. So he brought people around her. I'm pretty sure she met pastors. She met deacons. She met all types of people. They coming to her. Hey, you need to get in church. You need to get in church. God sent so many people to KENNEKA. He sent so many people to KENNEKA, and she did not take heed to it because she was worried about being liked. She was worried about getting money. But see, when you love God and you support God and you have faith, you don't need to worry about where your next meal gonna come from, where your next dollar gonna. God gonna provide everything that you need. You just gotta believe. She didn't believe because she let the people around her dictate her fate, not her fate and her faith, her faith and her fate. So let's fast forward. God sent his messengers. I sent my messages to you over and over and over again, and you did not get it. You steady ignored me. You did not hear me at all. So this is what I'm going to do. The same people that you left me for, the same people that you forgot me for, are the same people that's going to take you about.
Man, these folks are a part of a cult, bro. They a part of this cult, bro. That's what people not failing to realize. These people is a part of a cult, did a ritual. They don't want this ritual to be exposed. They want people, look, they want y'all mindset to be like, this is a murder here. Even this, they want y'all to think, you could think of an accident or a murder, whatever you think, long as you don't think what they actually did, bro. Straight Drop and them said the same thing about this stuff. Straight Drop know Azaria. Ain't it was strange that Azaria was out here making these claims like, I mess with Kenny, that's my boyfriend, and you know what I'm saying? Man, this lady made so many claims, came to the family, that nobody questioned it. Nobody questioned it. This lady all on Straight Drop platform. I mean, you got these people in, look, make it so bad, you got the cleaning lady right here on the scene. This ain't even at 12. I mean, at 1:05 in the morning.
Out of here. Since you're putting your trust and your love into these people, since Monifa is your best friend, since Shamara is your sister and can't do you no wrong, since Irene is your side bone and your backbone, these are the same people that you left me for, the same people that you forsake me for, the same people that you said that you did blasphemy things under my name for, are the same people that I'm going to get to take you up out of here. God to do it. And we give the devil too much credit. We give the devil too much credit. But anyway, God sent his messengers, sent his angels, kept sending them. Keneka had been in situations before, and God has given it to me. Keneka's been in certain situations before where she could have died. You're supposed to learn them, baby girl. Miss Teresa, if you see this, come on now. Kenny, come on now. Let's get it. You see this? You know I'm telling the truth. Don't deny what is in. Don't deny truth. Truth is the way to the light. Y'all know God sent his angels around Keneka over and over again to try to get her to change. Keneka been in certain situations before where her life was on the line. She had a feeling. That's before God left her. She had that feeling. When she had that feeling, that was God telling you, get out of that situation. That's why she was still here to that day, to the 9th of September. She was still here until that day. Because God said, he said, you will live and not die. Under my name, your sins are forgiven. All of them. All you got to do is believe. And he just kept telling her, kept trying to push her towards the right way. But Keneka hanging with those snakes, they got her to turn around. All the work that God was trying to do for her. All the work that he was trying to instill in her because he
Okay, folks, I want you to see this. Teresa was called in. They told her, they're going to tell her they found Keneka in the freezer. It's about 1:30 in the morning on the 10th. There's Lenora coming in. Teresa's gonna come in, and then these police officers are gonna take her to a side room right down the hall and tell her they found Keneka. This is one of the craziest scenes I've ever seen, so I want to show it to you and break it down. Here comes Teresa, the blonde hair. I kind of got a slow sequence here. Good. Alright, we're in Lenora. We're gonna go back to her room. Police have waiting for him. Some people doubt this scene ever happened. And, you know, I don't know. If it weren't for all the people milling around. And here they go, into that room.
She comes running out.
She's literally in there for about 10 seconds. She's gonna come flying out screaming.
Now y'all see the timestamps? Look at the timestamps. What? Same footage. This what I was trying to show everybody. This stuff right here. Look.
Screaming. I wish we had audio on these tapes. But you can tell by the look on her face, it's sheer horror.
On the 9-9 at 11:48. Boom. Here she comes. Her and
Man, y'all see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to show everybody, bruh. Look at the time, same footage. This junk 2 hours off.
Lenora come running out screaming. They're walking cool and calm. This one's like, oh fuck, he looks like he's laughing or some shit.
So check this out. When Miss Teresa went live, talking about did nobody do what time that was? Look.
Her and Lenora. And then here come the droids. Look at that dork in the back laughing. What a dorkwad. Okay, here we go again. Slowed down. Police officer, hotel manager. I don't know what he is. He works for the hotel. There's Lenora. And there's Teresa and 2 police detectives. Now watch when she comes flying out of here. Look at that. Look at her face. Look at her face.
I'm trying to tell everybody when Teresa first seen the body. Cause look. Check this out, right? When Miss Teresa seen the body. Man, what that video I just seen the video? So look, how this gonna match up? You see when Miss Teresa ran out of her, y'all see what I'm saying? Cause the lobby footage showing completely different. Cause notice, you mean to tell me everybody standing right here in the lobby while Miss Teresa and Leonora were going there?
I don't fucking know. So now, what I also want to show you is
but watch this.
Monifa and them walking around.
Look, check this out though.
And everybody else into the room. Now watch.
Now watch this. If you go back to the police frequency at 11:48, what this look like now? If you go to the police frequency, go to the police frequency and look what they were saying at 11:48. Then they said, look, let's go down into a basement and let's go check those cameras down there around about that time. And they was like, yeah, can you go get the family members and tell them to come out here with us? And then look, round about this time, oh fuck, we got a body in the fridge. She frozen solid. And what do you know? This before that. You want to know why Miss Teresa saying in her post, they allegedly found my daughter around 12, around 10 something. Why would she even say that? Round 10 something. You see that on it.
The blonde hair.
So they try to match this footage. When they ran out of her, they try to match it with this.
We're in Lenora. They're gonna go back to a room the police have waiting for him. Some people doubt this scene ever happened. And, you know, I don't know. If it weren't for all the people milling around. And here they go, into that room. She's literally in there for about 10 seconds. She's gonna come flying out screaming. I wish we had audio on these tapes. But you can tell by the look on her face, it's sheer horror.
And this is in every... And that's them walking
Look how long she finna stay in there just to get the news. Look how many minutes.
into the room. All right, time's up. They just walked Teresa, Lenora, excuse me, and everybody else into the room. Now watch. And this is at 11:48, 9/9 at 11:48. Mind you, they found the body. I just showed you at 27 after. No, the time's gonna jump. And then that's them walking into the room. All right, time's up. They just walked Teresa, Lenora.
And look at the time.
Excuse me. And everybody else into the room. Now watch. And this,
Bruh, how anybody can give you the news no more than 15 seconds? They wasn't even in it, just not even a full minute.
this is at 11:48, 9/9 at 11:48. Mind you, they found the body. I just showed you at 27 after. About 10, 15, 20 minutes later, they told her. So she knew at 11:48 that they found her.
They're gonna take her
they
to
found
a
the
side
body.
room right down the hall and tell her they found KENNEKA. This is one of the craziest scenes I've ever seen, so I want to show it to you and break it down. Here comes Teresa. The blonde hair. I kind of got to slow it so you can see her good. Alright, we're in Lenora. We're gonna go back to a room the police have waiting for him. Some people doubt this scene ever happened. And, you know, I don't know. If it weren't for all the people milling around. And here they go, into that room. She's literally in there for about 10 seconds. She's gonna come flying out screaming. I wish we had audio on these tapes. But you can tell by the look on her face, it's sheer horror. Here ran Lenora. And then here come the droids. Look at that dork in the back laughing.
But check this out though. You just only see Miss Teresa and the police on this camera. But watch this. Check this out.
And then watch as Teresa's gonna run back into the lobby. And she's just freaking out here. This is all of her friends. She just went in the room and they're milling around waiting for her to come back.
Watch this.
And then watch this.
Check this out.
She's only about 20
That's
feet.
why you don't see these people on this camera. Listen what I'm saying, gang. You got all these people right here. You don't see these people on this camera where Miss Teresa running out at? They try to time this footage with this footage round about this time. Cause look how it's really messed up. Look.
Down the hallway of that. Just wanted you to see the lobby scene when she comes running out of that room.
Bruh, these people ran in while Miss Teresa running out. Look.
The lobby feet down the hallway
Look at
of
this.
that.
How would she
Just
would
wanted
run
you to see
from
the lobby
outside
scene
of
when
the
she comes
building
running out of that
in?
room.
You see that? So you don't see these people running while Miss look, you supposed to see these folks on the camera, on this camera.
They can hear her screaming. See? She runs outside.
So why would this lady would be doing any jumping? Ain't nobody told her nothing. Ain't nobody told her nothing. Look. How?
And then watches. Teresa's gonna run back
What my
into
I
the
don't
lobby.
know, but I guess her
And
KENNEKA's.
she's just
Watch this
freaking
guy
out
here. He's
here.
like,
This is all
oh
of her
fuck.
friends. She
This
just
guy
went in
here,
the
I
room
just
and
want to
they're milling
smack
around,
because
waiting
I just
for
don't
her to
like
come
him.
back. And then watch this. She's only about 20 feet down the hallway of that. Just wanted you to see the lobby scene when she comes running out of that room. They can hear her screaming. Comes running out of that room. They can hear her screaming. See? She runs outside. I don't know why she falls down.
That's messed up. Ain't nobody told this lady nothing.
She away, milling around,
She
waiting for her to
outside
come
minding
back.
her
Yeah, here's
business.
back. This is just crazy. And then watches. Teresa's gonna run back into the lobby. And she's just freaking out here. This is all of her friends. She just went in the room and they're milling around, waiting for her to come back. And then watch this. She's only about 20 feet down the hallway of that. Just wanted you to see the lobby scene when she comes running out of that room. They can hear her screaming. See? She runs outside. Hallway of that. Just wanted you to see the lobby scene when she comes running out of that room. They can hear her screaming. See? She runs outside. I don't know why she falls down.
Man, y'all mean to tell me y'all don't see this lady right here? She put on the biggest act there is. Do y'all look? If you standing outside, right? You outside.
For her to come back.
Look, listen to this. Here go this lady outside. Miss Teresa is in the ballroom as we speak.
And then watch this.
So she go outside. She outside. How would she hear any type of news or what's going on? This lady is outside. And she finna start running before Miss Teresa come out the lobby. Out the ballroom. She start running before Miss Teresa come out the ballroom. Look. Come on, man. Then look what she finna do. How? That's why you don't see no other family members on this camera. Look, you mean to tell me it's just Miss Teresa and Leonora, and you don't see nobody else on that camera, and they standing over there, bro? I'm glad that you said you can't be two places at one time, cause watch what I'm finna show you with this scene. Hold on, I'm finna show it to you right now. Hold on. Look. Look. Monique for them. Right here. Come on, man.
Or yeah, around that time. So 10 minutes, I guess they're supposed to be looking for her, but she's on the whole other side. And actually she's not, we haven't even seen her on camera yet, except for when she entered the building, which was, I showed that already also. And Monifa steadily in the back. So, you know, I want to show you also, once they can pull it up, of, remember I showed you guys when we seen, remember Onifa and them walking around at 2:10. Remember.
So which timestamp y'all gonna go along with? Huh? Hello? You see what I'm saying? You can go with 4 o'clock or you can go with 2 o'clock. Which one you would go with? Kanika was left in the hallway at 2:30. We was searching for Kanika. Come on, bro. So that means, what time does, so that's me, this is 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. 2:03. 2:06. 2:19. 2:19. 2:20. Lower level. 2:20. 2:30. and going to the kitchen. Look listen to the narrative. KENNEKA roaming the halls for 4 hours, starting off at 2 o'clock. 2:30, 2:33, 2:34. Come on, bruh. 2:34. 2:34. 2:36. 2:38. 2:40. 2:45. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, gang, on the footage. But watch this. Let's do it again and go by the live. 11:46. Yup, that's at 12. That's at 12:30. She in the room. Yup, they just coming in. Right, 12:40 them. They in there. You know, this at 1 o'clock. Yup, KENNEKA finna come in a minute. Boom, you know, Eugenia Walker there. You know, this at 1, you know, it's at 1:07. Boom. Then you got KENNEKA coming in. Look at the lies. She come in at 1. See that? 1:20. She texting, she supposed to be texting her sister. I'm ready to go round about this time. Everybody coming in the party now. Yeah, you know, she was still in the room. We was in there partying and stuff. And she was having a good time. Bree had to go outside, go get her phone charger and stuff. It wasn't nothing going on. Everybody was still partying and having a magnificent time. And security kept coming to the room with this look. They put a towel up on the door, you know, the weed smell. You see what I'm saying? So what you gonna believe? This at 2 o'clock? Or this at 2 o'clock? Now y'all see what point I'm trying to make.
I showed you guys when we seen KENNEKA walking around. It was around 2:20, anywhere from like 2:20 to like 2:47. I think was the last time in the kitchen we saw her walking.
And that's why Straight Drop said this. Hold up. Watch this. Is it this mom? Hold on, y'all finna find that job.
But we first saw her walking around 2:24, or yeah, around that time. So 10 minutes I guess they're supposed to be looking for her, but she's on the whole other side. And actually, she's not. We haven't even seen her on camera yet, except for when she entered the building, which was, I showed that already also. And Monifa steadily in the back. So, I want to show you also, once they can pull it up. Of them, I think this is where it starts now. And then we see Franz here at 4:21 on the 9. Okay, so let's just keep watching. Go down to about. Okay, so we see Lenora. Alright, this is Lenora, 9-9, right? At 1834. Walking. They said that they weren't allowed in the hotel. I'm just saying, like, she's walking by herself through the hotel. And it's what, like 7 o'clock or something.
Hey, it's your boy Straight Drop. I got time, you already know. But guess what? Gray I see you.
Oh, big head on her.
Gray Hughes. She did walk in the freezer. Your time clock off. Gray Hughes. This is justice for Kenika. No time for the game, dude. And your time clock off, dude. Was it 2:30, 3:30? Security. He got blood on his hands, dude. This ain't black versus white. This is about what is right. I got time. 9 times out of 10. Straight drop is right. Mike Larry with the stripes. Right. Told the king ain't right. T-Knight wanna fight. Man in the face might be the only one right. Was it murder or mystery? Was she 5'9", 5'6"? Was she 130 or 150? Was she drop is a mystery. 5'6". Was she 130 or 150? A mystery. Was she 5'9", 5'6"? Was she 130 or 150?
Was it 130 or 150? Go back to Sides of Road statement. Go back to the text message they were going back to Lenora called talking about the girl was ready to go. You see what I'm saying? And then look. 130 or 150. You see what I'm saying? Now look. Let me do this right quick. Watch this. Man, this dude so stupid. This man made a rap song and gave you a timestamp on the rap song. Now look, check this out. Now you know what time 1 o'clock finna be. Now look. So look at the time. So now we know this hour, this gonna be 2 hours off. This ain't even at 1:50. This ain't even at 12:50. This at 11:50. Finna go on 12 o'clock. Watch this. And look what the time gonna show actually at 1 something. What Straight Drop just said. Now I just told y'all this footage is 2 hours off. Now, see why Straight Drop said what he said. And I'm gonna mute my microphone. I'm finna show y'all what this man mean by at 150. See what he
What's
going
drop
by,
is a
right?
mystery. Was she 19 or 21? 30 or 150? What's drop is a mystery.
See that? All right. Now pay attention to this footage. $12 on the dot. 12 on the dot. What's going on, gang? Check this out. Look. I'm finna show y'all what they doing to KENNEKA. And one, y'all heard what Straight Drop said, right?
Was she six? One right? Was it murder or mystery? Was she 5'9", 5'6"? Was she 130 or 150? Was you drop is a mystery.
Check this out, right? I told everybody to watch the footage, and this mug off 2 hours. 2 hours, right? So they just to show you how Straight Drop really exposed. Look, matter of fact, I'm just finna go to it. Guess what they were doing to KENNEKA at 150? Y'all know what they doing to KENNEKA at 150? Do y'all know what KENNEKA at right now at 150 since Straight Drop told y'all this?
Time, got time, 9 times out of 10, Straight Drop is right. Mike Larry with the strikes, right. Told the king ain't right. T-Night wanna fight, fan in the face might be the only one right. Was it murder or mystery? Was she 5'9", 5'6"? Was she 130 or 150? Was you drop is a mystery.
Now look, watch what I'm finna show y'all. This what they were doing to KENNEKA. This what they were doing to KENNEKA. Ain't they gonna be at 150? Knock 2 hours off. Ain't this gonna be at 150? Uh-oh. Right on the money. Right on the money. 150? So this will be going on at 150. 30 minutes ago, KENNEKA said I was ready to go, texted to Livermore, and 30 minutes later, look what's going on. Show y'all how Trey Gang finna cook up. What they say? Sergeant Rose stated Jenkins arrived at the hotel approximately 1:30, where she met with two friends on the 9th floor, and her friends re-entered the room and leaving Jenkins in the hallway alone. And when they returned out the room, she was no longer present in the hallway. And this at 1:30. And where you think she gonna be at 1:30 if you got the what? You see what I'm saying? So you mean tell me Sergeant Rose said 1:30. KENNEKA met with two friends on the 9th floor. And they went in the room, left her in the hallway, and then the girl left the hallway. So you mean to tell me y'all know what? I'ma tell y'all, I don't even think that's a lie. Cause check this out. Whatever the case may be, what if KENNEKA was on the 11th floor? She already gonna be at the hotel for one thing, right? So look, Irene told everybody it was a reason why you got Irene live video at 1:36. Right? You got Irene video at 1:36. Why they want you to believe that video at 1:36? Cause look what this footage would be showing. Right? 1:36 in Irene video, she in the room. But in real life, she right here. She right here at 1:36. So when you understand what Sandra Rowe basically saying, Sandra Rowe basically telling you, man, whatever the case may be, at 1:30, she gonna be on that footage. She gonna be on that footage at 1:30. This finna show staff members, everybody in the look what this footage showing at 1:30. So you know they got all the footage that leading up to this. Right? 30 minutes, KENNEKA missing. Security missing. 30 minutes. Then Friends K told you, yeah, I had to meet them at the caddy shack. So you could believe Irene live at 1:36, listening to KENNEKA in the background, I am drunk. Or you could be watching this. Just think about what Sergeant Rose said. He ain't even say KENNEKA entered the hotel with her friends. He's saying she met up with friends and she was already there on the 11th floor. Think about it. The girl gonna be on the 11th floor. Matter of fact, let me show y'all this. Hold on, y'all. They said this Kilo Brown. Look, watch this. Damn. Man, you can't even see the face, bruh. Mmm. King Rob said this was Kilo Brown, but I don't know. Hold on, y'all. Man, I wish I can put it in the original flow mat. I wish I could put the video in the original flow mat. I need to put the man, cause man, I just wish I could put it in the original flow mat. But like Straight Drop said, gang, at 156,
I still believe that KENNEKA deserves justice. And based on what I know, I cannot approach this certain ways.
And actually, she's not. We haven't even seen her on camera yet, except for when she entered the building, which was, I showed that already also. And Monifa steadily in the back. So, you know, I want to show you also. One second, pull it up.
That. Just wanted you to see the lobby scene when she comes running out of that room. They can hear her screaming. See? She runs outside. I don't know why she falls down. It's just crazy, folks. Crazy, crazy scene. Both of them just losing their faces.
So look, gang. All right. So if you really look at it, if this footage is 2 hours off, that explains this. 153. That explains something went on in the room. You gotta fight her. And then it ended up in the parking lot. 150. This at 2 o'clock. So this would be going on at 2 o'clock. Then at 2:19. Bruh, look what would be going on in the hotel alone. Everybody walking around. No wonder why they got everybody making statements talking about they was still in the room partying and then the security going up there for a noise complaint. That's the same thing what France K said. I don't know where to start, maybe around 2 or 1. That's when everything went down. Then I went upstairs to go get them. And that's what I'm seeing on the footage. You see what I'm saying? What else you would think why Monifa would be touching her shoes off? You know what I'm saying? So this would be showing everybody getting there at 11 then. They'll be at 12. They'll be at 11. So these people will be showing up here at 11 o'clock. So you mean tell me, man, these people will be showing up 11? This actually at 12? Man, this stuff crazy. No wonder why I got two timestamps on it. No wonder why Miss Teresa, it makes sense that she already saw the body. Like when Livernois was at the press conference, when Livernois said, yeah, the manager told us, first they denied us seeing the body, then, you know, I'm like, how the manager gonna get to choose for you to see the body? That's why you ain't finna see KENNEKA basically walking in none of this stuff. Cause to be honest with you, now look at this footage. It was now look. Now KENNEKA behind Bree Bree. So this will be at right at 1:30. Nah, 2:30. I mean 2:30. Man, but look, like I said, gang, man, them folk, look, it's mighty funny that most of these people that was involved in the KENNEKA Jenkins case either connected to Hollywood or they some actors, you know what I'm saying, or some cult leaders. This the first case that I know that they got all types of people involved in it. This just ain't just like no regular crime. This dealing with spiritual, religious belief, sacrificing. You know what I'm saying? Then the police cover this up right in front of our eyes. Then they try to make it look like that they ain't got no kind of ties with these people. They ain't even got a narrative for none of these people that was in the room or why they were even there. They ain't even explain why the teenager was there drinking alcohol and doing drugs in the first place. Then make it so bad the girl still end up getting drugged in the room. Where a family member is everywhere in the room. Who would be bold enough to put somebody in a drink and they got the whole family there? So, the way I'm looking at this case now, it kind of makes sense why they started off with Kenneka's story at 1:30. Just like what Miss Teresa did when she started her story off, it's at 4:34. When Irene started her story off, it's at 1:30. Think about this. Irene, start your story off from scratch. Well, yeah, the party got started, you know what I'm saying? People, it started at one something. And this when Kenneka first showed up. At one something. You see me in my live video with the shades. I was on the X. I was tweaking. They said one something. Now I see why she started the video. Cause that's the first thing you gonna go to her live video. You ain't even thinking about the footage. You ain't even thinking about outside the room or nothing. You just looking at this video footage. Same video when it come to her video. Yeah, I got videos there 240. This at 250. What if it was at 140 or 150? Just like Straight Drop said. Cause if you got all this going on at the hotel, you best believe you're gonna need people to believe in Irene Lab was at 1:30. You best believe you're gonna say she ended up missing that 2-some instead of 3-some. You best believe you finna hear some stories of how she came up out the room. Just put it on the young girl. Look, Monique, we gonna say you picked her up, left out the room, cause she texted me to you saying she was ready to go. And she was drinking, she was drunk. And y'all taking too long to go get her stuff, so she wandered off. Cause she was feeling hot and tried to cool off. That was the whole purpose of what they were saying. That's the reason why she walked in the freezer. Cause they told her that the girl was feeling hot. They ain't say she wandered off. They said that's the reason why she went down to the freezer. That's why we hearing about the freezer in the video. Look how many times the story done changed. In 2-3 days, you got 8-9 narratives already. September the 11th on the news. So when he contacted you, when you gonna be in the bed sleep? What? Cause you just found your daughter, you know what I'm saying? I know you ain't got no sleep, bruh. Man, I just caught this laid up in some real ice cold shit. Man, y'all better go back to what Trey and that's why I told y'all, man, I got that motherfucker over there quiet, Jack. So now I'm like, okay, since I know the footage off an hour, this gonna make sense to me.
But
right here. It's like stuff like this.
let's go outside. Y'all see a pool? I don't see no pool.
Y'all see that shit? This the same person told y'all, look, this the same person that was. Y'all watch this. When they released that footage, now watch this. In the beginning, it turned out.
No phone or computer around you right now. Well, house, which is farther away. All right. What happened to the love? I ain't back yet. Hold on, I'm about to get a Wi-Fi in the house. Hold on. Put the Wi-Fi on. Oh, I'm back home now. Wi-Fi, but come on. Girl, what you trying to do? Cornrows? Yeah, I went to the crib.
Man, look, I'm telling y'all, these people done this stuff before. They done it before, bro. They done this before. That's what I'm saying. Check this out, right? It was a lot of female were coming up missing in the neighborhood, west side of Chicago. I told everybody, look some of these cases up. Man, notice a lot of girls ain't coming up missing no more. All of a sudden, the murder stopped in the neighborhood. Look how many females that were dying in the neighborhood, in the west side where KENNEKA was. It was on the news back to back. But all of a sudden, it just completely stopped. It completely stopped. Because they caught the killer. Check this out. But they ain't caught him the way y'all think he did. You see what I'm... Bruh. Miss Teresa know what I'm talking about. Everybody on the west side know what I'm talking about.
I had to get the Wi-Fi. Was coming on. But it still ain't coming on.
Have to do ponytail braid.
Let me get it on so you gotta make sure y'all see it.
I know, but that's it's so plain. I want to do like this.
Y'all see me?
Our best Indians don't.
All right, I'm telling y'all that.
Like Pocahontas, right?
Let me go in my room real quick.
Pocahontas only has.
Look at y'all laptop. I'm telling y'all that where she lives at and where they live at is an hour and 15 minutes away. Okay? It's an hour and 15 minutes away. Over 40 or 50 people arrived there. All right? Google that, how far Chicago, Illinois is from the Rosemont Hotel room. Then, I'm going to show you this. Let me turn the screen over. There go KENNEKA, right? She's not dead. She's not real. All right? That's not the whole funeral. It's a game. All right? People paying thousands and hundreds of dollars to go play a game.
Man, that's what Straight Drop was telling people. That ain't what he was saying on the Greg Hughes rap song. So he was telling everybody in the beginning, they was talking about how satanic and evil these people were. He said they were devil worshipers. He said these people paid $1,000 a game to sacrifice people. That's what Straight Drop said. Not only Straight Drop, especially Planet of the Fates. Because Planet of the Fates was the first one that came out with all this psyop stuff. Man, these people were talking about how it was a funeral in this joint. Straight Drop was telling everybody how the manager choked her out, right? He would tell everything about how the manager choked her out, who was all around, how the mama, how everybody played the role in it. He said all this stuff in the beginning and was showing Leonora on the footage. I remember that clear as day. So then this what they was saying about Straight Drop. They said Straight Drop was at that hotel with his laptop and he was watching it through his laptop. They even said they even filmed a movie. A movie. In the beginning, these people said, man, MTV was there. They said it was producers, everybody was there filming it. I remember that clear as day. That's how Killer Bloodline films got exposed. And then make it so bad, right? Everybody, Miss Teresa even said out her own mouth, I was threatened. By who? Who would be threatening Miss Teresa? And Miss Teresa would tell you, yeah, I don't want to say nothing because I ain't want to end up like KENNEKA. It just puzzles me that nobody don't see all this satanic around this KENNEKA Jenkins case. I mean, the mama always got this God in her mouth. God this, God that.
All right, go to the site. The site is right here on my phone. All right, hold on. It's on my phone. The site is on my phone. It's a game. When rich people play games, this is what it is. All right, it's a game that they play that they wanted all of us to play. You know, and I'm gonna show you hundreds of people playing this game. I can show you the hotel. I can show you the hotel manager playing the game on the site.
I believe him too. You best believe I could believe him. 9 times out of 10, if you on that footage and then you a YouTuber and you got the footage, best believe you know what to show.
Site, it says that everybody will be wearing the same thing. All right, and all the guys are wearing blue shirts or white shirts. They said that they don't want y'all to know who's in the ad. Don't be confused. I'm about to show you some shit, but it's all on my phone. I'm about to show you the Google hotel mystery, and read the description. I'm gonna do it right after I show you guys this video. Read the description. The description will tell you that everybody's gonna wear the same thing. You won't know who does what. You won't know who's on your side, who's not on your side. They all wear the same thing. Everybody's wearing blue and white. All right. All the girls are wearing blue and white. The hotel guy, the manager guy,
He ain't lying when he said the girl was wearing blue and white, because there was a lot of girls that were there wearing blue and white. Demaya wearing blue and white, KENNEKA wearing blue and white, Irene wearing blue and white, Pucky, blue and white. Look at all these people that had on blue and white. TY, blue, white. All them four had on blue and white.
in this video, the manager guy who I thought was a killer, he's interacting with these people. All right. He's also got the paper that they all got in their hand. He has in his hand too. This is the next morning, 9/9. This is 9/9, and make it.
You see, he ain't want to mention that timestamp on there. You see, he ain't want to mention that timestamp on there. But listen to what he finna say.
Even to make it even worse,
Y'all listen what he about to say though. Listen what he about to say. Now, no.
Where they from, right? How is 40 teenagers all going to drive out of their... All right, if you're in the city...
Man, you had people came from out of town. When they got Miss Teresa, when they got KENNEKA phone, Miss Teresa called up there, told them folks, look, in her contact list, these the people that you could contact They also were there at the party. They flew from out of town. One of those contacts is named John. One of those contacts in her phone was named John.
You're not like that.
When I was talking to him, my microphone. Yeah, come on, my bad.
I don't see people even appear anyway. Okay, and they all tricked us. This guy right here, he's talking to the main guy. He's scared. He's talking to the main guy who's directing the who's directing
Look at the hotel. That's Bigfoot. They were walking through the hotel. Now I see why they got Friends Cave sitting down so they
Y'all
can keep a
check it
close
out. Look
eye
how
on
they
him.
watch this shit.
I wanna know why she went in the why she went in the men's room. That lady just straight walked up in the men's room. Y'all see that? That lady just walked straight up into the men's room. That's why they got that, man. That's why they got that boy sitting in that chair like that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all.
I'm gonna pause it so I can explain what I'm saying. Now she looking back. Now you would think she looking back because somebody's behind her. She's seen something, but
This
as
at
the footage plays
150.
on, she doesn't see anybody. A little bit after someone else gets off the elevator, one of those guys from the party. However, look all the way to the right, all the way to the right, in the lower right corner. You see that little knob down there? That goes to a door. That door goes to the pool. Everybody's like, well, where's this pool footage? Where's this pool footage? I haven't seen it. Why they won't show it? What's up with that? You know, why they ain't release none of that? They say she was wet when she was found, etc., etc. Y'all know, just like I know, the stuff we've been hearing has been some bull. However, let me point out some things. Now, say for instance, you coming past and you hear something. Your natural instinct is to look back. That's your natural instinct. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna look back like, what the fuck? What I just heard? I know I heard something behind me or something, and I know wasn't nobody in the elevator. But
So look, I gotta go with this at 1:58 going on 2 o'clock. I gotta go with it. Cause everything followed in order. Cause in the beginning I was looking at this like at 2, going on 3. You see what I'm saying? And it just still didn't make sense. But it make a whole lot of sense why if Sergeant Rose said something going down at 1:30 on the 9th floor in the hallway, look what's going on the elevators, and look who be getting off on the elevators around about this time.
let me turn my ass around. Nah, I ain't see nothing. Again, I say pay attention to that little area on the right-hand side, at the bottom right-hand side of your corner. That's the door to the pool. I'm going to let it play, and I'm going to pause again so you guys can keep up with me. I know we got a lot of smarty pants that's paying attention to this footage, so I'm sure y'all noticed it anyway. If not, let me point it out for you. That's that gentleman coming out of the elevator. Everybody said she must have been scared of him. She ain't see him.
That's why Peas and them was saying, yeah, we knocked on the hotel room searching for her around about 3 and 4 o'clock. Around 3 and 4 o'clock.
Back on that elevator. Boop. The one he originally got off opened back up. And he gone. And I'm not going to point out nothing else in this video, but what I want y'all to see. The fact that he's still walking and past what I'm trying to show y'all. I ain't going to worry about them elevators on the left, because those elevators.
And then make it so bad. Now watch this. Please listen to when I say this.
Oh, y'all. I ain't going to worry about them elevators on the
Killer
left.
just got off on the elevator,
those elevators
right?
have nothing to do.
Watch this. Killer just got off on the elevator. Right? When Franz K said he bumped into these people around 2:30 on the elevators, and he described who he saw on the elevator, look at one of the people that got off on the elevators right at Tucson. Right at Tucson. So think about what Franz K said in the statements, that when he got off on the elevator. That means Franz K was on the elevator at one point in time with killing them. This at 2:30, allegedly. 2:34.
Keep watching.
So now this at 3 o'clock instead of 5 o'clock. So when Irene said Monifa went to go search for her, round 3, they ain't went to go search for her nothing. What y'all think they doing? Getting ready to put her in the freezer. This let you know this girl ain't walking. They let you know this when they was on the move and trying to figure out a way and a route to put that girl in the freezer. You ain't gonna see Irene walking around this time. She gonna tell y'all, I ain't never left out the room. She got y'all thinking she never left out the room. She just smart enough to just not to be walking around about this time on the footage. Cause they doing all this on the footage. You'll never see Trey Gang walking on the footage. Like, man, wait a minute. Y'all busting the move? I don't want to be nowhere near y'all when y'all bust that move. But they got you thinking like this at 3 o'clock. You see what I'm saying? This how they got us thinking at 3 o'clock. But this the real 3 o'clock.
All right, now we at the point I want y'all to pay attention to. Now, y'all remember the white girl. When she was going past, she heard something. She turned around, trying to see if somebody was behind her or if what she heard was coming from behind her. However, not so much the case. She kept going. Everybody was like, well, maybe it was the dude. She saw dude. She heard something. She seen something. She heard something. Yeah, she did. Notice who just came into the frame. Your girl Monifa. We all been noticed Monifa. Everybody's so busy worrying about them damn shoes in her hand, they ain't paying attention to what I'm trying to point out. Now, y'all also notice the fact that she's using her sleeve to open this door. Right now, she ain't gonna even open it. She ain't gonna open this door right now at all. I'm gonna let it play, and then we're gonna talk a little more. All right. This piece of footage. Everybody connected this young lady and her child with her going to taking her son to the pool this time of night. But if you guys relook at this footage, you will see that around that child's neck is not a floaty device or a life preserver or anything that has to do with swimming. It is one of those things you wrap around your neck to, like for planes, like one of those pillows. You know, those kind you attach around your shoulders to kind of keep your head from bobbling left or right if you're sleeping in an upright position. I believe it's the mother's. You see it's pink, and you can see the route. I want to point out something else. Here you go. She goes and he goes straight past the pool area, which is right on the right in the corner of.
I believe in the beginning, that's why some of those YouTubers put that narrative on that lady and her son. I believe they were telling then about the pool, giving out hints. Cause that's what the story came in about that little boy. Y'all see that's on this neck, that's for the pool. They were going swimming. They had us thinking these people were going swimming. So at that time, they was bringing awareness to the pool then. They brought the pool up. You know what I'm saying? So since they brought the pool up round about this time, that means KENNEKA will be making it to the pool round about 1 and 2. You see what I'm saying? So that means KENNEKA will be heading to the pool round about this time. No wonder why they mentioned that lady and that boy. Cause I was like, why they want everybody to? Cause think about it. Why they want everybody to thinking that they was on their way to the pool? Cause the pool was open. The pool was open. So they had everybody thinking that they finna go swimming. So that means Man, that lady was on her way to the pool. KENNEKA was on her way to the pool around about 1:30 to 2 o'clock. And she could have been in that pool area for about an hour. Cause that's when everybody started going to the pool area, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's when Monifa would be walking around with her shoes off and stuff. That make a whole lot of sense.
Of your screen and goes around the corner wherever the heck they're going. So I just want to clear up the fact that they weren't going swimming. That child didn't find a poo in the pool, so to speak. That child had a pillow around his neck. I don't know where that information came out that the child found a poo in the pool or something.
So I could see they were mentioning that pool to spook somebody. See, they were putting the pool on people's radar and got people thinking about the pool. So whoever had something to do with that pool, they were gonna be real nervous to be hearing people mentioning the pool. You see what I'm saying? They'll be, boy, that person, I'm telling y'all. I'm seeing how they doing it now.
I saw it in the police reports too. So those weren't the people who found the poo in the pool. And based on the 36 hours of footage of the people that go past that area, let me pause it and go back. There we go. All right. So basically, during the 36 hours of footage and the footage that they showed of the people going past that elevator and out the elevator, et cetera, we didn't see anybody go in that pool area. There was some footage where Monifa touched the knob of that pool door and turned back around. And then I can't find this footage. I can't find it nowhere. There was somebody that posted the footage of somebody coming out of that door and going back in related to the party. I can't find it nowhere. I don't.
And then Friends K, I show y'all what Friends K will be doing around about that time. Grabbing the key card. You're gonna need a key card to get in the pool. That's the only way. And you mean to tell me, Friends K, that could have been a pool key card? Cause where else he would be gone at for 30 minutes? They could have been in that pool area for those 30 minutes. Cause when he came back with Monifa and them, he had the key card in his hand. And it's like he just got through using it. You see what I'm saying, gang? Go back to the footage when I show you. I said, y'all, he grabbing the key card. The front desk making the key card. That was around at 3:24 on the footage. If you knock 2 hours off of it, they go back to 1:24. So it's basically telling me somebody had plans of taking that girl to the pool round about 1 something. And then when they got through with her in the pool round 2 something, that's when Friends K went up to the room and told them what happened to her in the pool area. So that's how you know they had to come up with a story for 2 something. For 2 something. Oh, man.
I don't look high. I don't look low. I don't look at my own footage. I don't look at other people's footage. And I cannot find that particular footage of KENNEKA's friends coming out of that door. Monifa going in or out of that door right there on the right-hand side of the screen. Damn it, let me go back. There you go. That door on the right-hand side of your screen. I can't find it. If you have that particular
So that mean when Man came through the hallway and Friends K shortly followed behind him, I don't think they were going to the kitchen then. They had to be on their way to the pool, Jack. Man, bro, that's gotta be it right there. They had to be on their way to the pool. When man them came in their lot, bro, this where they was going, bro. Got to be. They had to be going to the pool area.
Footage, yo, post it. I need it. I'm trying to tie it together as far as that pool area being a possible area of concern. I think a lot happened in that pool area. I think it was a reason why Monifa touched that door. I think that footage is missing and deleted because it ties a